Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, let's get to it. The overall energy of the reading is the King of Wands in reverse. This feels like lacking confidence, feeling insecure, afraid to make moves, or an exhaustion, not having the energy to make moves. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Feels like both are accurate. It looks like there's a lot of fears coming to the surface. Fears in and around your solar plexus chakra and sacral. It looks like you might be afraid of what you're manifesting. That's interesting. Feels like you've manifested something, but you're afraid of the fears coming up, so you can move through that fear, transmute that fear into what you're creating for yourself. So it feels like there's what does this look like? It looks like you're stepping through a membrane of energy, and the kind of cost of admission into this new energetic field is that you have to let go. You can't allow, it looks like these really dense fears at your core are needing to be released before you enter, or as you enter. It's kind of like they're coming up to be felt. So you might be feeling like, where's all this insecurity coming from? I just feel a lot of fear and worry, and like I can't do it, but that's coming up so you can release it. Like, does this energy serve me? No. When I was feeling this a lot yesterday coming up, a lot of fear, and it's more like anxiety, the type of stress and anxiety that's just really wears on me mentally, physically, emotionally. So I thought, how could I use this energy instead of avoid it? How can I shift this energy? And so I got busy, started taking actions. And not only did the actions kind of help my body burn through that anxiety instead of just staying kind of frozen and stuck. Maybe that's a defense mechanism that you have. There's fight, flight, fawn, freeze. Maybe you freeze a lot when you're feeling scared. Wow. Wow. You are moving into the energy system that you're moving into is divine feminine energy. You have had to go through a lot of these shifts and learn how to process these uncomfortable emotions so you could get to this spot of creativity, divine creativity. Wow. And it looks like, yeah, you can't, it's an energetic space, even though it does feel separate from, feels like there's a split in realities. Boy, this is crazy. There's this a split in realities, and people are choosing which reality they prefer to be in. And it looks like you are making the difficult choices to get you to where you want to be in that divine feminine creative energy, and you're leaving behind stagnant energy, resistance, any poverty thinking, lies, deception, manipulation. Wow. Yeah, it looks like to get into this energy of divine feminine energy. Um, there's a level of safety that that needs to be within. It's like you are shaping yourself to be the key to allow you to move into this new area, this new earth, new experience, new you. Wow. Boy, that's quite a message. Yeah. I kind of want to sit with that for a little while and let that unfold. It feels very relevant. Okay, the hidden blessings right now is the Queen of Pentacles. You have the resources, you have everything that you need. It looks like you're focusing and nurturing them so they grow. It's like you've created a foundation. Build it and they will come. It feels like you are a master gardener and you've been building trellises around your yard and your house, like all these trellises that can hold so much growth, vines and flowers and food, and just amazing. It feels like you've built, and what right now what I perceive is just a lot of trellises but no plants. It feels like you've been building these trellises on the faith that if you build it, the abundance will come. So you've been building this foundation, and now it feels like you're ready to allow that growth in, because you have such a beautiful foundation of these trellises. So, wow. Abundance is about to flow in if it hasn't already started trickling in. It feels like people have been looking at your garden and being like, this is ridiculous. I mean, there's not a single leaf there. There's no green, and yet the Queen of Pentacles, she's been building all these trellises, and there's nothing to show for it. But now it feels like you're at a point where you're ready. You're inviting the growth to come in. Wow. As this growth happens, and it feels very magical, it feels like you knew on some level all along that this growth was going to happen. And so those who didn't believe in all the foundations and the trellises that you were building, feels like you didn't try to convince them. You just focused on what you're doing. And it looks like there's apologies coming in. They're small, but it feels like there's something hidden as well in the apology. What is that? I'm going to look further. Because you've transformed, you have completely changed yourself, and it feels like there were those who couldn't see what you saw. Could have been in a marriage, an unhappy home environment, a lack of celebration, a lack of joy. It feels like if you had a divorce or a partner, someone very close, it does feel like it could be for some of you family, because that's in a home as well, like parent or living conditions. It feels like whoever this is, you know who I'm talking about. Someone who did not believe in you. Someone who, couldn't perceive this type of magic that you've created in your life. And it looks like they're coming forward with a little bit of an apology. It looks like they did not build trellises. It looks like this person doesn't understand how you're acquiring this abundance, because they don't believe in trellises and plants growing and the magic. They're having financial difficulty in this current time. That might also be some of the reason why they're apologizing. For some of you, they want to come. For some of you, they want to come in and kick those trellises. They don't want this growth, because your growth means that somehow they were wrong. And instead of giving this being wrong, being an opportunity for growth and seeing, what is correct, this person just rather control the story. Wow. All right. What's hidden? No, this is what you're leaving behind. Four of Swords in reverse. Looks like you're coming out of healing, heartbreak. It feels like you have not communicated with this person who's apologetic. Ooh, communication. Like, wow. There's something about this. Okay, what you're leaving behind is an inability to communicate, an inability to communicate your experience, communicate your truth, communicate to this person, communicate to this situation. Feels like people have wanted to silence you, to keep you quiet. They don't want. Oh my gosh. Boy, they don't want you to hear these messages. They don't want you to find your power. They don't want you to speak up and communicate your truth. Feels like this person wants you to go away. This person can be very scary at times because of their inability not to grow, their dedication to a story, not growth, but needing to be the hero. Feels like you have gone through a journey to actually embody and being the person who can create magic. You've been willing to face a lot of difficulties to show up differently. Now that you are having this glow up, now that you are having this abundance, this windfall, it feels like what they've said about you does not hold water, and the proof is in the pudding. You have, instead of argued and spent a lot of time trying to get people on your side and to try to paint this person as they are. Feels like you just took your energy and focused on these trellises, on building your foundation, on focusing on what you want. And as as you focus on that, then their control over you lessens. Boy, they really don't. It feels like they've controlled and manipulated your voice. And the Wheel of Fortune. Luck. It feels like your guides have gotten you out of a really dire situation. It feels like at some point in your future you will look back and be like, oh, I can't believe I worked so hard to stay in that. I'm so grateful that I got out, because it feels like you couldn't really perceive where you were and who you were with, because they were so close. Maybe they were enmeshed, and so you couldn't really tell what was your energy and what wasn't. Wow. Okay, how to get the most of this energy is the Hierophant. It looks like by connecting with Source, Supreme Being, God, the Architect. Feels like you have something to say. And feels like you're building something that's very aligned with you and for others. So being very much yourself, and by being yourself and connected with Source, you are of service to others. Feels like you are stepping into more and more being yourself. Anything else about how to get the most? Healing. It's very healing energy here. I'm really drawn to water, so maybe a bath, maybe Epsom salt bath. Feels like taking time out and allowing yourself to be. Oh, I'm also getting a make a wish. Making a wish. I get the feeling here that you have made a wish. And now you're showing yourself how to make magic happen, make wishes happen, that they're not just this, oh, I hope, I wish this. It feels like you're showing yourself how to bring magic into the 3D. Feels like you're inviting in a very different way of operating. Wow. All right. What's supporting you in this energy is the Knight of Wands. This is going after what you desire, taking action, getting things done. This feels like physical movement. Not, so at the beginning we started with the King of Wands in reverse, a level of exhaustion. So, okay, what I'm getting here is there's to take care of yourself, to not overdo it, to take action, but also rest. Why this feels it feels like you're in a complicated space right now, that it requires taking action, but also resting and taking action. So it looks like you're learning, discerning when your energy is low and when you need to take rest. When you're taking action, take action. And when you're tired, really rest. Give yourself both of those activities. Interesting. Okay, so the in the hidden blessings, there's all this money abundance coming through. It's more than just financial. It feels like stability, security, safety, all those protection. Once all that greenery climbs up the trellises, you're in a beautiful location. You're surrounded by beauty. You're stable. You continue to nurture and grow your plants. And once they've grown, you've created so many structures, it looks like it can expand in so many directions. So it feels like right now there's just, get to know this new energy. Don't overdo it. I'm getting a message that for some of you, you work until exhaustion, and not to do that in this energy, to love yourself enough to create that loving energy for yourself. Take care of yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. You're important. You're necessary. What you're building is beautiful. And so take care of you. You're the gardener. And the garden will grow. Please take care of yourself. You are necessary. You are important. You are loved. You are guided. You are cared for. Please take care of yourself. Please see the value in you. Yeah. All right. Okay. What to be mindful of is the Seven of Wands. To protect your energy, because you are valuable. You are necessary. You are important. You are loved more than you know. And it's important that you take care of yourself. I think this is even part of the message that this person doesn't want you to hear. This person doesn't want you to know how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how gifted you are, how talented you are, how appreciated you are, how valuable you are, how amazing you are just by being you. Protect that energy. You're valuable. You're wonderful. Create healthy boundaries for yourself. Learn, if you don't know what that is, maybe that's a good step to take. Creating healthy boundaries. Learning how to say no, and that being a complete sentence. Not having to justify and explain yourself to people, but just saying no and allow them to deal with whatever response they have. Any other final messages? I'm also getting, it feels like finding your inner Shangri-La, finding your inner sanctuary. Kingdom of heaven is within, whatever description feels more. I'm also getting that because you have created a beautiful space within, that now you are anchoring that into your experience, and now you've been consistent enough in your energy. Once you've kind of held that light within consistently enough that you can kind of be that person. You're not just learning something and lip service. You are embodying it and integrating that light. Not just talking about light, but becoming it. And so that is very valuable right now. You are very valuable. And the world wants to support you in this beautiful energy. If you will release the resistance to abundance, if you will release the resistance to the universe co-creating with you, wanting to create luxury, beauty, abundance, joy, so you have a freedom that you've never experienced before. Wow. So this finances, this abundance coming in is just a side effect of the chronic alignment that you've shown and demonstrated, and the universe and a lot of non-physical beings are interested in what you want to create and want to support that and divinely. And so if you allow that energy in and allow it to grow, releasing resistance to your abundance, to your success, to your joy, to your freedom. Wow. All right. Those are your messages. I hope that's helpful. Take care.